picked up our Starlink dish back in August, and we tried to set it up when we first picked it up in Indiana, but it would not work because the service address that we used to get it, we were not there. The service address is back in Utah, but the dish got delivered to us in Indiana. So we're in South Florida, and this is probably the second time that we have decided that we're going to try to set it up. And I was surprised yesterday when I tried to update the service address, and the system actually took the address. I was even more surprised when I set the dish up and got awesome uploads and download speeds. This is going to be a big game changer for us, especially when we go into those areas that are more remote, where we don't have any cell coverage, so we can hotspot to our mobile router. I'm going to put another video so you can see the upload and download speeds that we're getting, and I'll also show you the setup that we use inside the rig prior to this. Hopefully wherever we go, we can continuously change the service address so we can still have service from Starlink. If you're not a Starlink fan, you should think about it. So for anyone who doesn't know, what is Starlink? Starlink is pretty much a new system that's coming out. And it's supposed to be revolutionary when it comes to providing internet service to rural areas, and for folks like us who RV, we can go different places and not, we'll have reception wherever we go. If you like boondocking in places where you're far away from everyone, but you're also a digital nomad, this is something that could definitely benefit you, because you can go further and not be tied to your cell phone reception. The base of the dish itself is about 24 inches in diameter. The length of the cable that's attached to it, I would say it's approximately about 115, 120 feet in length. We were able to put it a far distance away from the RV yesterday, and to be able to get clearance. As you can see right now, we have the dish set up right next to the RV, and it's directly below a tree, and it's working. I'm getting pretty good reception. So the box itself is pretty big. I don't know if you'd necessarily want to drive around with this inside the RV, especially if you're a full-timer. So we recently ordered a bag to carry it in that's supposed to, cover the face of the dish itself and to prevent it from getting damaged. If you're interested, drop us a comment down below and we will shoot you the link. Now, we personally have not used it yet. We just ordered it, but based on what everybody else is saying, it works pretty good, so I'll be more than happy to share that information with you. It took me forever to figure out how to get this to actually stow. Within the app that you would download to operate the dish itself, under your settings, there's a stow option in there. Once you hit the stow, as you can see, the dish will automatically retract. Now, in order for that to happen, you actually have to be connected to the dish itself. When we first tried to use the dish in Indiana, because we could not connect to it because there was no service there, I physically had to tilt the dish itself to trick the dish into looking for satellite or position in which to rotate. And once it did that, it went into the stow position. I'd hold it there and then have Kelly go ahead and unplug it so it wouldn't come back out of that position. So if you're interested in knowing what all comes in the kit, you have the modem, you have the power supply unit, and the cable that we were talking about earlier, about it being about 100 and something feet long. This is the cable. So as you can tell, there's quite a bit of it. I don't know if there's a way to trim it or not. We won't need all of this, but we might, depending on where we are and if we need to clear obstacles. Thank you for watching, and hope you found the information useful.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below.